My dad is a very hard man, and he is kind of a source of a lot of church hurt and religious trauma that I had for most of my life. He had this like tendency to be very quiet until something kind of pushed over the edge and would explode, and be very verbally abusive, physically abusive at times. When we were at church, for example, like if we're cutting up or laughing at any point, even if it's quiet, like he'd look at us and we would just know we're about to get it when we get home. And when we got home, there was always either a paddle waiting, or he'd take off his belt. And there was one time he broke a paddle over me. Just I know it was a thick one of those, like, oak wood, whatever. Like, it should have been a cutting board. It shouldn't have been a paddle. But like, yeah, I mean, we got that a lot. Get slapped sometimes, put in our place, and it was hard to disassociate the two ideas, because on the one hand it's very religious and belief system and Jesus, and we talk about grace, but there's justice over here. And then at home it's almost all justice, where I never really felt love most of the time. I didn't feel any grace in the home. It was all pressure, and you have to do this and this, and you have to work this many types of things. And growing up wasn't all bad, but there was that overwhelming feeling that I didn't belong. Ever since I was just a little kid, I never felt accepted. I never felt like I was a part of the family, because my entire worth depended on my output. The things that I did, what I made, how good and behaved I was. I needed to make sure everyone outside the home saw me as being such a good little guy. And that reflected on my dad. And so that's why he was hard on us a lot, was he didn't want other people to look at him and be like, wow, he's a bad parent. He cared a lot about that image of being a good religious leader in the church. And so we were extensions of him. And so there was pressure to be better, to be perfect.